yards. And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit. May going to try to throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. There he goes left side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Such an electric. So much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
The extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. New England trying to get a place on offense.
Ready, break. Let's go.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Here we go, set. Set up.
Throwing here is May. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down.
Ready, ready.
Now back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. On the return is Powell. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Past the 20. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Hey, set.
Off of play action, Darnold. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, 37 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready?
Play action. May.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
On play action, May. He's got his target. That's complete. Down to the 10.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Kayshon Boutte
with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Patriots get a bit closer.
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned.
And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over.
And there he goes again. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Minnesota.
I can't help it, partner. I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And what a job there by all 11 on the kick return. The blocking excellent, the return excellent. The result, 6 points. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Looking to throw, May.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken right around the 44.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls complete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Reset.
On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 12. Play action. It's Darnold. Steps away. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Kevin O'Connell has a play call ready. His guys going for it on 4th. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Trent Sherfield from a yard out. And the Vikings get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even here in the 3rd quarter. Plays there on that drive, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Another go around now for the Patriot offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. To throw, it's May. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson.
Previous play is under review.
Yards. And the Vikings continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
Touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And now out come the Patriots.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable
Offside.
the way the opponent was playing.
Defense.
And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Still first down.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Here we go, set, ready.
Here's May. Setting up a screen for Stevenson.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
To the air, May. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. He'll drop to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
Fights through and now a crease. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Ramondre Stevenson.
An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Patriots get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Well, CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about or really grasp onto in this game. They've been dominated, but at least they get a late touchdown here, something positive to put on film for tomorrow's session.
Yeah, they're still trying to execute, trying to get some positives on their board and ledger sheet and keep this from being a total loss. Give them credit. They're going down fighting.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Vikings offense has Sam Darnold headed back out there. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Go.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Offside. Defense.
On the jump.
How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out.
Go.
They'll try to run it in, going option right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Drake May
Scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Pats are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Extra point by Sly is up and good
as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know it.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
.66 yards.
And the Vikings extend their lead yet again. Yet another trip to the end zone, and that last one, a bit of history. He has now broken the NFL record for most receiving touchdowns in a single game.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
So the completion gets them just a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 42-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Eluding the pressure right. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down is May. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 48 yards. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
One back in the game. That's Jones. Second and goal. Faking the give. Darnold rolling to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
So the Patriots coming out now.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Finding room at midfield.
And he'll be out of bounds. Shy of the 40. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. He'll look to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Back to throw.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
From the shotgun, May with it.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
The Patriots send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. This is taken at the 23.
A good head down running on the return, gets about 15 yards.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be It's caught inside the 25.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing out to his left. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And that last touchdown pass not only puts 6 points on the board, it also puts his name into the record books for the most touchdown passes in a single game.
So here's Darnold now as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fighting his way through contact.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
From the gun, it's May.
Douglas with a grab over the middle.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Jonathan Bullard able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he's going to go down again. Patrick Jones. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That's taken on the 25. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better.
Lead here. This is caught at the 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. Darnold wants to throw the football. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
Not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
With that, we say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye from